Hi everyone, it's Heather, and I'm doing things a bit different this week. Again, couldn't actually get a moment to myself at home, which I prefer to film during, so I'm filming in my car. We'll see how long my arm lasts, but this week's episode, I watched Your Friendly Neighborhood Kidnappers, and oh my gosh, it was really amazing. It was one of those things that I always liked that episode, and then in rewatching, I kind of forgot how much I liked it, and my hair is not cooperating today. Let's ignore that. Anyways, I gave it a 9.5 out of 10, because, again, I'm not giving out 10 out of 10s until I'm done with everything, but it was really good. Oh my god, my hand's in the frame. So anyways, for the good, I said it's a total classic. It moves very quickly and it does everything well. The bad guy isn't bad just to be bad like some of the bad guys. He's got a motive behind it. He wants his band to be a success, and he does not want the monkeys to succeed. And I gotta switch arms again because that wasn't working. I guess I'm just gonna have to make this one a little quicker because, yeah, I don't want my arm to fall off. For the bad, I wrote literally nothing. Nothing wrong with this episode. There were so many fun bits that I wrote down. I didn't quite give myself enough space for the fun bits, so I had to go to the other side. Mick doing his Groucho impression. Mike randomly on a pogo stick. Then there was that scene where they're like in the Vincent Van Gogh, they're counting down, and Mike, they're like got like astronaut helmets on. Mike's got his hat stretched out over the helmet. The mishap with where they don't get their clothes ripped off. Dressing up well for a kidnapping. Mick and his line, "I'm gonna be a star." Just the way he says it is so over the top. And the telephone bit where Mike's like calling the kidnappers, and Mick's like pretending to be the answering service. When they tied up Mr. Schneider, and they were like, "No, it's not a human, that's a dummy." And then the guy goes to untie Peter, and then when they bring the whole club to get kidnapped, I just love that. Davey clearing the room with polka music. Throwing Peter out the window. They didn't actually do it, but they almost did, like twice. Guess whose arm is sore again? Brainstorming how to get out. That part was just really funny. And just Mickey being totally unhinged. And Mike just being like, calm down now. Mad scientist Mickey, again, he just randomly had nitroglycerin. He was like, oh, I don't know what that is, actually. And he throws it, and it blows up, and it's clearly nitroglycerin. And there was so much music in this episode. Like, a lot of it was during the party scene. I love that. I wrote, as a show about a band, it should be. Because it's about a band, of course there's going to be music in it. The unicycles come out when they're in the romp. That was fun. Lester Crabtree and the Three Crabs. It made me smile. And ripping their own clothes off was funny. And then the bit at the end where they're like, oh, we didn't have enough time, so let's keep you at the studio even longer, even though you've probably had like a 14-hour day and just want to go home. Welcome to show business. I had a few comments about this episode, mostly because I loved it a lot. About the talent show, I wrote, I love that they're trying to make it big. Another band-centered plot, where it's not just like they happen to be a band and they're randomly doing something weird. It's like they're a band trying to be a band, trying to make it big, like a band would. It's kind of like a logical thing for them to do. It's kind of the reality of the music business, where like it's not only hard to make it, but there's a lot of competition, and there's a lot of managers that are really quick to take advantage of people because they don't know any better. Valerie Karras is there. I don't know why I wrote that under comments. I wasn't sure where to put that. And lastly, I liked that the bad guys were realistically apprehended. Like, they were trying to mess around with the talent show and rig it, so they were arrested. Like they should be. Which is kind of abnormal for Monkey's episode. Usually the bad guys would just, like, get defeated or whatever. It's weird. Alright, my hair's not cooperating, but that's about all I had for this episode. I will see you guys next time, hopefully not in my car. Bye.